Hi, my name is Irving Yi, and welcome to the Art of Tai Chi. In this short video, I'm going to teach you how to breathe the Tai Chi way so that you can boost your energy level, build your endurance, and increase your lung capacity. Now, you may ask, well, why do I need to learn how to breathe? I do that just fine. And isn't breathing automatic? Doesn't it sustain life by itself? Yes, and that's part of the problem. You see, we live in a society where we move from one task to the next, where we go from one meeting after another, and we work frantically hard to meet our deadlines. This lifestyle deteriorates our body and it affects your breathing. You breathe shallower, shorter, and irregular. And this is a problem, and it becomes a habit. When you reach the age of 80, having this habit, your lungs' ability to take air in is about 30% less than what it was when you were age 20. So we need to break the bad habit of breathing in a short, shallow manner. Now, in contrast, Tai Chi's transformative power is based on its reputation for moving slow and soft, gentle. These movements are actually based on a breathing method that is also slow, soft, and gentle. And I'm going to teach you how to breathe in this manner. Now, before I do that, I want to share with you my experiences of teaching students and being taught Tai Chi in class. And I've heard many stories where beginning students would come to class and they would ask the question, well, how do you breathe in Tai Chi? How do we breathe when we move in this manner? And most instructors would say that not to worry about it, number one. Number two, breathe naturally. And number three, don't force it. While these instructors are not wrong in saying these things, they are postponing a very important lesson in Tai Chi breathing that would actually enhance and improve your students' practice almost immediately. And so here I want to share with you my 5 easy steps to Tai Chi breathing. These are the 5 steps. So in Tai Chi, what we want to do is we want to breathe slow and long, right? So in society, we have a jumping mind, what the Chinese call monkey mind. And that is when our mind goes from one thought to the next, and there's an endless chatter that we deal with in here. So to break that habit, what we want to do is we want to bring our mind to a calm state. And to do that, we have to start by breathing slow and gentle, slow and long. And so I invite you to breathe with me, slow and long. And we can use our arms and hands to express this slow and long breathing that we're doing by gently gliding our fingers across the air, going as far as we can, and bringing back to our breathing. And so when you do this, the mind becomes clear. You're concentrated and focused on one movement, which is to try and extend and go as far out as you can with your arms, feeling the air along the way. And so breathe through the nose, not through the mouth. Try and relax your tongue in your palate. When we breathe through our mouth, actually we cause more stress to our body. So we want to take that dry air in through the nose so that it gets warm up as it begins to descend into the lungs. Then we relax the shoulders, have good posture, keep a nice straight spine so that the lungs and the diaphragm have more area and space to move. Yeah, concentrate on just moving your hands as far out as you can. And so as far out as you can means that your breathing is also going to slow down as much as it can. Like so. So that is step number 1. Breathe slow and long. Step number 2 is in Tai Chi, we want to extend our exhale. Exhale all the way. What this does is that it dissolves our muscle memory of tension into a memory of relaxation. So our body is tense because of our lifestyle and the way that we move from one thing to the next. And so now what we want to do is bring our attention and awareness into our body. And we do that by exhaling all the way. Again, with your arms, we can simply just bend the elbows, bring the forearms up, and slowly relax the arms back down, mirroring our exhale. So we exhale all the way down, like so, right? All the way till you cannot exhale anymore. And what this does, it just puts your body and your nervous system into a state of relaxation, what's called the parasympathetic state, where we are no longer in survival mode, but we are now going to a mode of creativity, creation. So when I invite you to move your arms up and down, just simply bend the elbows so that the arms can come up, and then we focus on exhaling, relaxing all the way. Nice, slow, soft, and gentle. Right. And as we go down with our arms, we're shedding all that tension that's in our body. We're dissolving these muscle memories of tension, tightness, grasping. Right. And we put our focus and our attention to the center of the body, to the belly, if you will. Right here. This is where we exhale down to the center, like so. Feel the diaphragm moving up as you exhale. And so Tai Chi is great in this manner because now we go away from our mind into the body, into our body. And that is where we live, that is where we observe and concentrate. And that is step number 2. Step number 3 is now we begin to influence our inhalation, right? So now when we inhale for energy. And so that brings us back to our hearts, to the lungs, to the chest, right? So here we are doing the same thing with our arms rising and sinking. Now we influence our inhalation by extending the fingers and then turning the palms down to relax back down in the exhale. But now this energy comes from the center up to the heart, into your lungs, and we go deeper and deeper as we inhale into the lungs so that we get more oxygen in that way. So we increase our oxygen level, giving us more energy that goes into the cells, into the body. So now, after exhaling all the way, we do the same with the inhale, all the way up. Just the same amount as we did with our exhalation before. So what this does is this coordinates our breathing now, where we exhale first, then inhale becomes reflexive, automatic, but we do it in the same amount of time, coordinating our breathing with our heart rate, for instance. So there's a coordination of our respiratory system with our circulatory system here. Both are in equilibrium, working together. So this is called coordinated breathing. Inhale up, fingers expanding out, then turn the palms down and begin to exhale, relax back down. Gentle and softly move the arms up and down. Up, reach out, and then relax back down, sink in. Coordinate your breathing. Begin to understand how the breathing affects your circulation, your heart rate. Begins to affect your mood, right? Where you're expanding out, feeling gratitude, and then sinking back down, relaxing and letting go. So that's step number 3. Influence your inhale and coordinate your breathing. Step number 4 is going to be a little more difficult because step number 4 is breathe less. And again, in today's society, we have a tendency to overbreathe because we live in a fast-paced lifestyle where we are experiencing a lot of stress, And we tend to overbreathe by taking in as much oxygen in a very short amount of time, because that's how we think of just getting the energy to do the work at hand. But what we have to realize first is that we cannot keep doing this, because the breathing in turn will make our bodies even more in a stressed state. So what we want to do is we want to decrease the amount of air exchanges that we make in a given amount of time. And this involves pausing your breath. And what I mean by that is when we inhale up first, before we exhale, we should hold and be still, then exhale down. Yet when we exhale all the way, we pause our breathing, hold, observe, and then inhale back up. So in these transition moments, we hold our breath for a second or just long enough to observe, and then we can move on. Right, so this means that we don't necessarily stop our moving, but we more so involve being still and calm in the mind and be present in the moment between our inhalation and exhalation. Yeah, and this being present in the moment leads us back to our spirit. The spirit of being relaxed, calm, and just be. So, yes, in between our inhalation and exhalation, there's a brief moment of pause where we calm and still the mind and feel the idea of emptiness in Tai Chi. And this is the gateway to enhancing your spirit. It is these moments that make us whole and that make us feel better. Right, so pause here, hold your breath for a second, and exhale down. Exhale till you can't exhale anymore, hold, and then inhale, up. Then pause again, exhale, back down. Right. Pause again, inhale, back up. Yeah, so when you pause in between, it draws more power to the present moment and what you're about to do next. So the inhale becomes more pronounced and the exhale also becomes more pronounced. And so that is step number 4, probably the most difficult of all these steps so far. But then we have step number 5, which is find your rhythm. And so in the universe, there is plenty of rhythms that we can observe. There is the ebb and flow of the waves. That's a rhythm. There's the sun rising and the moon fading is another rhythm. There is night and day, and there are critters sleeping, then waking up. Part of this natural rhythm called life. And so I invite you to now find your rhythm in terms of breathing. And so the correct way to breathe is to breathe slow and long, but how long? And I invite you to go as long as probably maybe 5 seconds. Right? So we inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pause again. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total, we have about 6 seconds to play with, including the pause. 5 seconds on the inhale, plus 1 second on the pause, then 5 seconds again on the exhale, plus 1 second on the pause. So that's a total of 6 for each. Right. And so let's do this again. From the exhale, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause on 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pause on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause on the 6. Now again, when we pause, it doesn't mean that we stop moving, right? So in Tai Chi, we never stop moving. But the pause is where we actually pause our breath and notice the present moment at that time. This is a time and a moment where we feel whole again. But we keep moving. Slow, gentle, and soft. So that is step number 5, find your rhythm. And so by now, you understand that breathing has an impact on how you can control your body. So if we breathe in a very stressed state, like as we breathe when we breathe short, shallow, and irregular, and when we overbreathe as well, that creates a stress state for the body. And the body becomes stressed, then our breathing gets worse and worse. So it's an endless cycle. And what we want to do is we want to break that habit of breathing and go slower, softer, and gentler. And so, how can Tai Chi change your life? Well, when we breathe slow and gentle, we actually take in oxygen through our tissues, through the bloodstream and into the cells, and we affect our organs with our breath. So, in a way, we massage our internal organs when we breathe in this manner. Right, so I invite you again to breathe with me, where we inhale up Expanding out, relax the shoulders, and exhale back down. Right. So now what I want you to do is bend your knees slightly, feel the ground, feel the floor, feel the earth wherever you may be. And I want you to envision lifting and raising your organs up as you inhale. And then take those organs back down with your exhale. Right, open the organs up with the inhale. Exhale back down, close. Yeah. So with the breathing exercises, we open and close, and that's how we move the body. That's how we move our internal organs. And this affects your health. So when you exercise and when you pay attention to your internal organs, with your breathing, then you've maximized your effort by paying attention and putting focus on what matters. Right. So inhale up, bladder, intestines, kidneys, stomach, liver, heart, and lungs. And then go back down, relax your lungs, relax your heart, liver, stomach, your kidneys, your intestines, and your bladder. Lift the bladder all the way up to the lungs and then back down. And when you do this, feel gratitude for each internal organ. Relax your lungs, relax your heart, liver, stomach, relax the kidneys, relax the intestines, relax the bladder. And feel joy and gratitude in your life. And then work your way back down. Relax your lungs, relax your heart, liver, stomach, relax your kidneys, relax your intestines and bladder. One more time. Yeah, feel joy in your life, stretching out with your arms. Then relax the lungs, relax the heart, liver, stomach, relax the kidneys, the intestines, and the bladder. Oh, and one more thing before we end this video. I want to share with you my strategy for increasing lung capacity, enhancing your life, as well as possibly extending the longevity of your life. So here it is. We begin by crossing our hands like so. Bend your knees slightly, feel the earth, feel the floor beneath you. And 1. Yeah, energize the fingers out, extend and expand the arms, open the chest, shoulder blades back, and relax back in softly, slowly, and gently into the crossing position. Then turn the palms over and extend the fingers out, bringing your elbows back behind you, shoulder blades back, opening the chest again. And then we return to the crossing position. All right, so inhale here, fingers out, extending the arms, opening the chest, relax back in, exhale, sink down, feel the feet on the floor, feel the ground or the earth, that you're on. Then inhale, expand out your chest, elbows back, and relax back down to cross hands. Right. 1. Energize the fingers, opening out, extend the arms, open the chest, and then relax back in, sinking down. Feel your feet, feel rooted into the ground, the floor, the earth. Then inhale, energize the fingers, elbows back, shoulders back, open the chest, relax back in, exhale all the way. So what this exercise does is open your chest and increase your lung capacity while you breathe in this manner. Slow, soft, and gentle. Remember to expand out like so, and then sink back down to your feet. Turn the palms over and energize, shoulders back, chest out. Right. And so here we are. One last time, expand out, turn the palms down, and settle in. And that's my strategy for increasing lung capacity. It's easy. And don't forget, if you want to take my online Tai Chi classes, click on the button below. We have a special offer for you, 30 days for $30. So you can take any class that's on the schedule for the next 30 days when you sign up for one, and hope to see you soon.